Hi, I'm John Wargo from the Custom Shop in Flanagan, Illinois. We're out here at SEMA 2025, and this is our 1969 Trans Am that we built. We just finished it for the show, like probably half the other cars out here. But so a little information on this. We built this one for a customer. We actually built him a 79 Trans Am and then a 2019 that looks like a 79. And then this is his 69 that basically kind of is the big brother to those two. So it's a custom build from top to bottom. It sits on a Roadster shop chassis. We got Big Bear brakes. I had custom one-off forged carbon fiber wheels made for it with the Turo tires. This particular car, we really went with the forged carbon fiber theme. So the ground effects and everything are forged carbon fiber. The mirrors, the front grille, the shaker scoops, all forged carbon fiber, just to kind of keep that theme. We picked up a lot of little traits from the 79 Trans Am that we built for him before. So it's got a shaker scoop, fender vents. The ground effects are all kind of designed around the 79 Trans Am, because our idea is what if they made the 79 styling in 69? So that's kind of where we ran with that theme. But we wanted to keep it very, retro to the 69 as well. So like the rear bumper is original, but it's just cut and tucked. Taillight panels are all recessed with LEDs, and we did a machined honeycomb overlay over the back taillights. Then we kind of ran with that hexagon theme because that was, again, a 79 thing, was the hexagon. So we kind of thought it might be neat to kind of run with that theme throughout. So even the interior with all the audio stuff, it's got Sony ES system all the way out it. 212s, three-way separates in the front and two-way separates in the rear, all running off one 8-channel amp. Interior-wise, it's got Apex leather distressed two-tone with TMI. Those are called Pro Grand seats, and they're all power, which is kind of rare for an aftermarket seat to have power. You don't normally get the power seats in an aftermarket form. We did a T-handle on a B&M shifter. The gauges are digital Dakota, and it's their new graphic series. So it's actually a TV screen instead of an actual set of gauges. So it's neat because we have a front-facing camera, so you can push a button and it'll show the front bumper like a new car is. So when you roll up onto it, you don't, knock that forged carbon fiber chin spoiler into a curb. But one of the other cool features in this is I'll walk around and show you. The hood is completely motorized. So everybody jokes around, this is called flipping the bird, because obviously with the bird on the hood and then it flips forward. So that's kind of a funny joke between us and some other friends. But it's run off linear actuators. We designed and all that. Just wanted to be able to show off the bird on the front of the hood instead of having it open normally. And then under the hood is LSX 455, so it's 455 cubic inch with a boreless stacked injection. We went with 455 because it kind of, that was the big motor back in the day for Pontiac, was a 455. So it's kind of a neat way to kind of play, off of the early stuff compared to what today has. And then we went with the stacked injection because I thought it would be neat sitting underneath of a shaker scoop. So it kind of gives you that old school shaker look when the hood's down, but when you pop the hood, then you see all the new fuel injected Borla, stacked injection on a all billet and polished motor. It's around 700 horsepower. We haven't had a chance to do a final dyno on it because, like I said, we probably got about 3 or 4 miles on it. Loaded it into the trailer and we came out to SEMA. So we've been awful busy at the shop, but this is about a 2-year project. Most of our shop projects are about a year. This one, because of all the extra modification to the ground effects and the forged carbon stuff and engineering the flip hood and all those things, just took a lot of extra work. So, and we wanted to debut it at SEMA in 25. So it was just that gave us a good goal to make it here. And obviously we try real hard to hit those goals. We flush fit the glass. This is all Auto City Classic glass. The drip rails are shaved. One of the neat features on here is this is a biometric scanner, thumbprint scanner. So I put my thumb on here, it registers my thumb, and then it pops the door. Which is, just a neat little thing to have. I mean, everybody's got remotes and everything else, but it was just, one other little neat little high-tech thing to add to it. But it's got all the creature comforts, vintage air, You know, all the stuff that everybody wants to be able to drive them all over the place. He'll probably still get 18 miles to the gallon, 20 miles to the gallon if you're not in the throttle. But if you're playing around, it'll definitely be a little bit less than that. But all in all, I mean, this is our 69 Trans Am. We call it Early Bird. It's a black metallic. This from TCP Global. So we wanted the sparkly black. So it's got a lot of flake in that, and it went well with the forged carbon and with the black distressed Apex leather. So that's kind of why we, picked that color. And then the other two cars, the 79 Trans Am and the 2019 ZL1 that we turned into a 79, are all that same kind of black metallic as well. So it just kind of a theme between all three. Well, that's all I got to say. I'm John from the Custom Shop. Thank you very much.